Greetings. What business have you?
Sir, I met the parish priest of Uzhitz, and I must say he's a very interesting man.
I should say so. Have you ever seen him at swordplay? Not bad for a man of the cloth, is he? Rumor has it, when he finished his studies at the university where his father sent him, he decided the religious life wasn't for him, and vanished to foreign parts. They say he made a living as a mercenary. I even heard he fought against the Turk at the Battle of Kosovo, and then he suddenly came back and settled down here. No doubt it cost his family plenty, but he's a fair man and I'm fond of him. There's a lot to be said for a priest with a good understanding of vice. Henry, just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really up on religious ranks, sir. What does a vicar do, exactly?
You don't have to apologize. It's the devil's own work to make sense of their twisted hierarchy. The vicar is short for vicarious.
I see.
In this case, sadly, the superior in question is that nincompoop, Archbishop Zbigniew Hare of Hassenburg.
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible he's here.
I understand.
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back.
And how can I, encourage him to do that?
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him...
I understand. And my task is to assist...
Indeed.
And what if there really are?
My boy. Have you ever...
No.
There, you see. I haven't either. Most of the time the prelates just invent them to scare folk with. So don't put much faith in their existence.
But
what if there really are some? Then deal with them. But make sure that interfering...
are you at odds with the Archbishop?
No, I've never even seen him. But that's no guarantee.
But how could he get his hands on it?
He's an archbishop. They have long fingers, my boy. And now, without the king around, it's the perfect... They say in Prague that he's a complete dolt.
Why?
All the Hare clan are as shrewd as they come.
Uh-huh. Very well. I'll get going straight away.
Good luck, lad. And be careful. Clergymen are wily weasels. So take...
I'll be careful. Don't worry, Sir Hanush.
See you later.
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've... Look what...
Greetings, Henry.
So, what are you scheming up this time?
Well, we've got this idea. You might have heard there's coin coming to the Talmberg quarry to pay the workers their overdue wages.
I haven't heard anything about it.
They owe them for a quarter of a year. There's a lot of quarrymen in that quarry.
But it's bound to be well guarded, isn't it?
Maybe not, if we time it right.
And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
He did? How come?
I don't know. He just said he wouldn't do it.
Andrew's not interested. Is it that dangerous? Look, if I'm going to do this, I want to know everything.
It's close to Talmberg, so if we mess something up, we could pull what a pile of silver.
Those people work for Sigurd.
Yeah.
And are you quite sure?
No, actually, they're not Sigismund's people.
And you think it's alright? Is that what we are now?
What do you want me to tell you? Take a good fucking look at us. You're alright, but we're a
thing like this?
Do you think we're any better off now than we were in Satsal?
No.
Do you understand? Ever since Scarlet, everything's been going to hell. Why should we have to pay them? To hell with the fucking quarry!
I just think...
Alright, I suppose. Take care.
You already talked to Matthew,
No. No, I haven't.
so go and see him. This might be her.
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew told me about it.
That bollocks with the quarry?
You didn't like the sound of it?
No. It's too big and too much in plain sight. And me and you too, mind. If we had anything...
But it's the money owed to the quarrymen for a full quarter year.
No. It ain't worth the risk. Why take that chance?
Matthew feels like he has no other way to make money.
It's not my fault Matthew's useless. That's his problem.
So what do you propose? Matthew and Fritz have made their minds up.
You need to tell the commander of the Talmberg garrison that a robbery is in the making. Have him send his best men. When those two fools see how many soldiers there are, with any luck they'll give up on the idea.
But what if they still decide to go for it?
Aye? Well, then they'll be in for a very tough time of it.
You're my old mates. You're asking too much of me.
I know. But look at what they're trying to do, for Christ's sake. Those quarrymen are honest folk who never did nothing to no one.
How's trade? Any trouble around the...
Nothing we can't handle. Good luck.
About that job. But it's bound to be well guarded.
Maybe not.
And why aren't we...
And...
You did? Andrew...
But what a part. Alright, I suppose. Good luck, then. Hey, Henry.
About that job. I want no part in it. This plan of yours gets more...
We can't count on you anymore. Fine, we'll do it without you.
Andrew wants to betray you.
What?
He wanted me to go to Talmberg and tell Captain Road...
That horseman wants to get us killed? I'll cut him in two.
Hold your horses. That'll get you nowhere. Use your head.
That swine! That fucking swine!
Leave him be. It'll just cause us grief if we don't.
We can't get him now, but he'll pay for this.
We already talked to him,
No.
so go and see him.
Good day.
Andrew wants to...
What?
He wanted me to go to
That horseman wants to get us...
Hold your horses.
That swine! That...
What if we...
What have you got in mind?
They have to carry the money in a sack, don't they? What if I took the empty sack and hid it in Andrew's tavern? And then, instead of snitching on you like you want...
Fuck hell! That's devious! That's ingenious!
Then it's a deal. Once we get the money, I'll hide the sack.
Take care. Good health to you.
About that job.
Wonderful. But before we get to work, we are gonna go and take a sly look at that quarry. Meanwhile, try to find out who's gonna be guarding it. Even better, if you could make...
How am I actually do what? How am I supposed to find out when they're bringing the coin in? Wait.
What do I know? Ask around.
How am I
You're pretty well known around these parts, aren't you?
No. You hinted there could be a way to make sure as few guards as possible get sent to escort the money.
Maybe. Ask Fritz about it.
Couldn't we steal it right in Talmberg? Or somewhere...
If you want to get yourself killed, do it alone.
True. Do you know anything about the...
A little bit. We'll check it out. We'll have to do it quickly. We'll make sure there aren't so many guards.
And can't we bribe them?
Maybe. but it might be a risk.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be dealing with it. Agreed then.
Very well. We'll go and pay the quarry a visit. You'll find us there.
Andrew wants to betray you.
What?
He wanted me to go to Talmberg and tell Captain Robar.
That horse wants to get us killed? Oh,
Hold your horses. That'll get you nowhere. Use your...
that swine! That fucking
What if we lay the blame on...
What have you got in mind?
They have to carry the money in a sack, don't they? What if I took the empty sack and hid it in Andrew's tavern? And then, instead of
Fuck hell! That's devious! That's ingenious!
Then it's a deal. Once we get the money, I'll hide the sack somewhere here in the inn.
God be with you. Hey, Henry!
I'd like you to teach...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First you have to have...
Well,
Goodbye.
What the fuck?
so how do I make sure they cut down the number of guards when...
Easy. Make
Ruckers?
ruckus. Hubbub. Bedlam. I mean, just give someone around Talmberg a punch in the mouth. Start a brawl. Or steal something valuable.
And that'll help.
Of course. The townsfolk will be furious. They'll start clamouring for more guards in the town. Take my word for it. 9 times out of 10, punching someone in the gob is the best solution. Well, most guards, especially the ones in charge, are lazy fuckers. If you could figure out a way to get rid of their horses, I'd bet at least a few of them won't go anywhere.
Thanks.
What a pleasure. I'm sure there's some other tricks you could try.
I want to get... I'm interested...
Now,
Hey, Henry!
How am I at...
Do what?
Agreed.
Very well. Take care.
I'm glad to see.
you're dead.
What have we got here?
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
Very well.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
If you insist.
Oh, shit. Now.
Give me your coin.
Very well.
God save you, Henry.
Yeah. Heel. To me.
There's the good doggy. That's... Look what up.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
You look like you swallowed a wasp, Master Groom. What's going on?
I should think so. I have 3 horses with a fucking colic.
Well, that's not such a tragedy. You need to keep the horses warm and rub them down with straw, especially the belly and flanks. That'll help settle the stomach. Give them clean water, change the straw often, and leave them enough room to roll around if they want to. And walk them round now and again, but let them go at their own pace. Don't push them. Keep that up for a week, and they'll be good as gold.
My word. I've been handling horses for years, but I never heard about rubbing them with straw for colic. Thanks for the help. I'm known in all the stables around here, and I'll be telling them about you, too. The thing is, Sir Robard wants 4 horses for the train to the quarry, and they won't be fit by then. Certainly not this one here.
The quarry? What's going on there?
I don't know, but a guarded train like that, they must be carrying something valuable.
When do they need the horses?
There's still some time. They're supposed to be there in 5 days at noon.
What about some help from someone else?
You mean from that old hag who lives in the woods? I'm not so foolish as to believe in spells.
It's not about spells. She can try to make a herbal concoction. I know something about herbs, and I'll make sure she doesn't put anything in it that would be bad for the horses.
All right, then. Let's see what the old hag comes up with. Goodbye.
Go! Go away!
Good day to you.
I'm carrying a message from Sir Radzig. He's asking about the patrols in the next few days around Skalitz.
What? Why?
All I know is, there's word that another enemy supply train is being sent into the region.
I see. That's a nuisance. I need a watch company elsewhere.
Where? Has there been more trouble?
No, it's just that Sir Divish is going to send payment to the quarrymen.
An entire company? Are you expecting a robbery? Isn't protection against the humans more important?
Well, Maybe they can manage with a few less men.
I have some trophy.
Show me. Good work. That's the way to deal with the scum. Good luck to you.
God. God be with you. Good luck then.
You
Watch where you're going, yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Andrew, the innkeeper, sent me. Said you had a job for someone who's good with a bow.
Did he now? That's all very well, but I don't know if you're...
So how can I prove it to you?
For a start, you can tell me why a lad like you wants to join us.
Simple. I love to hunt, but I haven't a drop of...
True. The damn law won't let a man do what's no... Anyway, I have to check you out first.
I'm listening.
To begin with, I need to know if you're at home, and bring me some deer antlers, and then we'll talk.
Easy. Yeah.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
So, I'm here.
Good. Do you know when they'll come?
I know. In 5 days. They should be here at noon. We still have time.
And do you know how many of them there'll be?
There was meant to be an entire company keeping watch, but thanks to me, there won't be so many guards.
Good work.
Did you two find out anything?
Nothing much here, but that doesn't mean we were idle while you were strolling around Talmberg.
Well, had to stop by the tavern, didn't I? It's called investigating.
Investigating the bottom of a tankard, more like. Their chief is strict as hell. I don't reckon he'll reduce their shifts, even if the money does come. If the money does really come at noon, he'll store it somewhere and let the guards from Talmberg protect it. It'll probably be in that hut on the edge of the quarry. I don't reckon all the guards from Talmberg will want to stand around there all day. If we get lucky, some of them will bugger off after a while.
Aye, seems likely. So, how do we go about it?
We have to be patient. No shenanigans, even if we have the silver in our reach. Don't let your guard down. And then, we either charge them, or try to do it by stealth.
Alright. Now we'll just have to wait until they arrive.
You gonna wait with us?
No. I'll come back up.
I'll be with you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you?
You wouldn't happen to know a remedy for horse colic?
Of course. Who do you need it for?
The groom at Talmberg is having problems.
That wretch? I won't move a finger for him. I'd rather poison those horses of his.
What did he do to you?
Threatened me with a whipping, the lout. And all because I suggested I could take better care of those horses than him, which is only the God's honest truth.
Oh, come now. You said you cared about those horses, and now you won't help them because of some grudge.
Well, fine. You just need to brew a digestive potion and give it to them 3 times a day in small doses.
What? I thought you could just give it all at once.
Aye, to a man. But it's different with horses, believe me.
Would you teach me something about...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right. Now, pay close attention. Take care. God bless.
Good day, Henry.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
I have something for your horses.
Really?
Put this in their food a few times a day, in small doses.
I hope it ain't from that hag in the forest. Ah, well, what the hell. Thanks, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. See you later.
If you're up to no good, you better think twice.
What are you playing at?
Yeah!
Hey, Henry!
I want to wait here with you until they bring the money.
Go ahead. There's enough room around the fire. Good luck then.
Look what you're... Look what I've got for you. You'll love it.
Hey, Henry!
They're here. Let's do this.
So how do we go about it?
I might have an idea. You pair will be as much use as a glass hammer when it comes to sneaking. But do you think you could divert their attention?
How?
All you have to do is go at each other somewhere where they'll hear you. Hopefully one of the guards will go and see what's happening.
Us? No one will believe that.
You two? You're at each other's throats all the time. You won't even have to pretend.
If that's what you want. Me and Fritz will be having a fight, not too far off. Just hope someone notices. Take care.
Yeah. Who are you?
God be with you.
I know who's behind the robbery.
What? Who the fuck is it?
Andrew, the keeper at the inn in the glade.
Him? How do you know? Do you have any proof?
I overheard something in the alehouse. The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that.
That's... Look what I've done.
I've got it, lads! Fucking hell! Christ, I'm still shaking.
How are you, Henry?
The pair of you would jump at your own shadows. There's nothing.
Fuck off! You were shitting yourself. I could smell you a mile off.
Me? No fucking way. I was just...
You won't talk your way out of this one. So show us the bloody money then.
Here it is.
Holy shit!
A third of it is yours.
Fuck yeah! First we get drunk out of our heads. Let Andrew see what he missed out on. I'll be with you.
Jesus!
What?
Hey!
Oh, never again.
That's the...
Oh, that's the Fritz.
Always. So, show us the...
Here it is.
I can't believe it! We're rich!
That we are.
I'm gonna spend a week in the bathhouse. Fuck it, a month. Oh boy.
So many plots and intrigues, and nothing remains but dead bodies.
You were right.
About that quarry? How did it turn out?
We searched every corner of the inn and found something in the cellar. The sacks that were used to carry the quarrymen's wages. God be with you.
I'd like to improve my sword.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but it will cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right. Now, pay.
I'd like to improve my sword.
Certainly.
I'm interested.
All right, but it'll. Now, pay.
I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
First, you have to
Well. Can you teach?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
All right, but now, pay.
Can you teach? I'd like to.
First, you have to.
Well.
And get a move. God bless.
Hey, who the hell was that? Who's there?
That's him!
What?
Can I...
Aye, for how long?
Just the one. Here you go.
May the Lord watch over you. Ow.
That's a good boy.
That's my boy. Look what you're... Look what you're...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Melikar, where's the captive? What happened?
He died, Henry. That's what happened.
And where's his body?
We threw him down a pit behind the village there by the stone cross. Why?
It's just that he might have had some clue to my investigation on him.
We drew lots to see who would have to bury him, so you can be sure nobody went through his pockets. But if you plan to grope about his corpse, and keep well away from Merhead after.
Understood.
Farewell.
Melikar, where's the captive? What happened?
He died, Henry. That's what happened.
And where's his body?
We threw him down a pit behind the village there by the stone cross. Why?
It's just that he might have had some clue to my investigation on him.
We drew lots to see who'd have to bury him, so you can be sure nobody went through his pockets. But if you plan to grope about his corpse, and keep well away from Merhead after.
Understood.
Good luck to you. Take care now.
Yeah. The stone cross. He's buried here somewhere. A letter? That's odd. He doesn't look like a scribe. Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about scallops?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except the man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal. Good luck, then.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I found a letter that might explain something.
What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
No, but even dead he was of some use. It seems that bandit was a messenger. He was carrying a letter.
That's interesting. And what's in the letter?
I haven't read it yet.
Show it to me. The names of the sender and recipient aren't written there, just the initials S and T. Seems to have some quarrel between them. This S person is threatening to finish with counterfeiting. Apparently, there's some German knight on the trail of the merchant Menhart. At the time the letter was written, the knight was in the tavern in Sasau asking about him.
That sounds like a promising lead.
You go to Sasau and find out what you can about this foreign knight. If he really is following Menhart, then he must know more than we do.
Very well, sir.
Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. See you later.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robard, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasau and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Look what I've...
I'm at your service.
Is there anything suspicious?
Nothing out of the ordinary, praise God.
Have you got a bed for them?
Aye, there's room. For how long?
How about it?
Sure, but...
Here you are.
You're... Farewell.
Father, didn't I see you outside practicing swordplay? I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a...
Do you have any work that...
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited...
A little bird told you?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. Good luck, then.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish,
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous.
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point. I know how to get to where the...
And what's stopping you from...
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Uschitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to...
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere.
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own... Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father. Well, I'm not from Uschitz exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one of these local good fun nup. And they don't trust me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a likable face.
You flatter me, Monsignor. Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that.
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a...
But that doesn't necessarily mean any of them are from Uschitz. Maybe they...
That is indeed possible, but I...
Who are these Waldensians?
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish... Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much, but what form does...
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation.
Very well. I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you?
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them.
What kind of ointment?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of... I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has...
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then...
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead.
I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but...
Their plea, or the clink of their... And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing.
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be...
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them.
What kind of ointment?
One that will show you a world...
So...
The ointment...
I want to know something else. I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women...
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the... Take care.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude?
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health. That ointment can be dangerous, and she wants me to make sure you don't do anything foolish.
She said that? But I can't believe it's all that serious. If she's really worried, tell her to come with us to the crossroads at night. But not a word to anyone else.
I heard something about a magic ointment that you got from the herb woman.
You heard that where? And what business is it of yours?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? Haven't we paid her enough?
That's not the point. The ointment's dangerous, and the herb woman doesn't want you getting up to anything foolish.
Thanks for the concern, but we're grown women. We're old enough to make our own choices, and what we do in the woods at night is no one's business but ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
My respects.
There's the good dog. Look what you'll...
Who's there? What in the...
I've heard something about a magical
What? Who told you that? Was someone asking around?
Gertrude sent me.
And what did she say?
No. She's worried about what you'll... What I've heard already amounts...
Wait.
If someone buys witching ointment, what am I supposed to think they want it for? Let me take a wild guess.
We're doing no wrong. We go to the woods alone, at night, and we hurt no one.
What's going on there? Who's there? Is there something you need?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Good luck to you.
we can set off.
Is it far?
Not at all. But we should put the ointment on now. It takes a while to start working.
Where exactly do you put it on?
Well, there. You know?
I feel shy.
So playing games with the devil is alright, but dabbing some ointment on your cunny is going too far?
Aye, well... Don't peek for a bit. I'm not sure.
Don't worry.
Wait here for me.
Plenty of women have tried it before us.
What if it does work? What if he does appear?
But that's what we want, isn't it? Let's go.
I hear someone coming. Who's there? Is it you, Kuta?
No, I'm still over here.
What's going on here?
Welcome, Prince of Darkness. And make yourself at home.
What would you like us to do? We will fulfill your every wish if you fulfill ours.
Prince of Darkness? What in God's name are you babbling about?
Why are you testing us?
Testing you? Jesus Christ, what have you been smearing on yourselves?
A magic ointment from the herb woman? We are ready to pleasure you, Lord. In return, all we ask is that you rid us of the humans. And if you won't rid us of them, then help us get away from here. Give us riches, so we can start a new life in the city.
I'll give you anything you ask.
I knew it. Thank you, my lord.
In return, you'll have to... Shit. I feel very weird.
Oh, that ointment. You smeared the ointment on me.
Fear not, my lord. Nothing will happen to you. It's all part of the ceremony.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? What did you do to me?
Are you quite well after your long journey?
Huh? Long journey? What?
From the gates of hell to here. When will you take care of the humans? And why don't you have horns and hooves and a goat's tail, like the priest said?
How come you're a talking mare?
What mare? Does your sight deceive you? I'm Vera, and I turn many a young man's head in Ujits.
I flew in on a tree branch.
Flying on a branch? Will you teach us how to do that too?
I got rid of my horns and hooves along the way, and I keep my tail in my breeches.
I hope there'll be ones. What's that?
Will you serve me? And do...
Oh yes, our Lord of Hellfire. We'll do whatever you want. Just rid us of those wretched humans.
Me! Take me!
No, me.
And what about the other one?
Kuta! You chicken! Speak up!
I want you, Mare. Vera.
I knew it. Come on. Come closer to me.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
Come here, Cinder.
Yo! Curse it!
fuck happened here? Shit! Oh my god. These are no demons, just flesh and blood woodcutters. I'll never be able to explain this to anyone. That fucking ointment. Damn that old hag. Now what? To me? That's a... look what you're... Yeah. I found out more about the Ujit's witchcraft.
Pray, do tell.
The women have got hold of some magic lotion from the herb woman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my God, what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witch's Sabbath.
Good God. And what happened?
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from them.
For Christ's sake! How could you? Such needless slaughter! Those men meant well. Was there no other way to stop the bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
I did everything I could.
The good Lord observes your deeds. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate Christians. Pray, because you have blood on your hands. At least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame. And now please, go. Leave me alone to pray. Farewell.
God be with you.
Farewell.
You've no business here.